Fans, thanks for clicking today's Reddit Rose report with a lot of facts, spam, and innuendos, rumors, and well, just mostly facts. Oh, by the way, big show. I know you guys have been waiting. He's going to be returning to Monday's Raw. And, in fact, Chris Jericho, he finished up with WWE, for now anyway. At last night's SmackDown taping, he tweeted, "So long to WWE for 2013. One of my favorite in-ring years ever. Thanks for always sticking with Y2J, and see you on the road soon with Fozzy Rocks." Alright, when news leaked last week of WWE plans to do an angle where John Cena let the WWE fans pick Daniel Bryan as his SummerSlam opponent, WWE officials went ahead and did the angle on this week's Raw. It was originally planned to happen a few weeks from now, but closer to when the Total Divas air. And the feeling is that Raw that they wanted to put the official SummerSlam main event out there as early as possible, and there better be a lot more coming, because I don't know about that being a main event. Now I know they're going to be doing some building. They're going to make the hatred, just all kinds of stuff going on between them. But boy, I don't see that being a main event. I don't see that making me buy SummerSlam. Something's got to change or be added. Most likely it's going to be Lesnar and Punk. Hey, the decision to have Randy Orton win the Money in the Bank goes back 2 or 3 weeks. WWE officials felt that they should do it because nobody sees Orton's win coming. And one of the reasons Orton has had a lot of losses lately is because they felt he needed to be to bring him down, so they could have a hell of a good time shooting him back up again. Just like my wife does me every day when I come home from work. It's just, normally I don't go back up. Hey, current plans within WWE to announce WrestleMania locations for 2015 and 16. They're going to do that at the beginning of 2014. So you're just going to have to wait. Decisions will be made this August, and the decision won't be announced, though, until early 2014, going into WrestleMania 30 season. WrestleMania will indeed be returning to Orlando, Florida. Not likely for maybe in a few years anyway. But cities being considered for 2015 and 16 include Dallas, Arlington, New Orleans, Chicago, Philadelphia, San Francisco Bay, and Los Angeles. Can you imagine this? TMZ, in everybody's business, got an article up on how Brock Lesnar and his wife Sable ate at Fresno restaurant in Mount Clair, New Jersey after Monday's Raw, and they racked up a $500 plus bill, and leaving a generous tip to the workers who stayed past closing to help them. Hell of a couple. TMZ reported the couple shared Hyatt tuna with asparagus. I don't know what that is. I'm not into this odds and ends, Italian things and whatever. But anyway, they got margarita pizza. I don't know that margarita pizza. Nope, don't know anything about that. Lesnar demolished a chicken parm with triple extra chicken and a bowl of pappardelle bolognese and a slice of cheesecake, and that added up to $500 plus. Whew. Mickey D, here I come. Hey, as noted earlier, WWE reported that Randy Orton suffered a cervical strain and a cervical neoplasia as at last night's SmackDown taping. Don't know if you heard about that yet or not. But Orton says, "Hey, remember what I said? Don't listen to the net." He said, "I'm fine. Del Rio's kicks are hard as hell. I caught one to the neck, part of the job." Then a fan brought up how the story was reported on WWE official website. He goes, "No, I mean every other website that runs the story and adds their 2 cents. He didn't say, he ain't gonna talk about the home company. And TNA officials been restructuring this. They've been doing this for a while, I think, but restructuring the company, which has been why that several talent have been released from their contracts just let expire. But it also changes in the departments of TNA offices of departures and things. Multiple sources that says that TNA Senior VP of Programming, Talent Relations Bruce Pritchard was among the office workers asked to restructure his contract. No word yet on that Pritchard, rejected that request, but he may be on his way out of the company. They want to cut the price too much. You got to keep your price high if you're worth it. And if he thinks he's worth it, you can't say, "Oh, okay, I'll do it for $250 an hour." It'll look good for the next job. TNA agents also have been asked to change their deal to per night agreements. Word going around is that D'Lo Brown agreed to the per night agreement only to be fired shortly thereafter. That's the first time I read about him being fired, but TNA released Tara as the most, really just for a cost-cutting move, I guess. And regarding Doc's release, his contract negotiation went too long and the deal expired. Doc had been featured into the creative plans with eventual babyface turn. Doc's departure is being blamed on Bruce Pritchard, head of the creative stuff. And regarding Rob Van Dam's release earlier in the year, one source has claimed that RVD stopped getting his phone calls returned by TNA officials. That's kind of a good notice something there. And sources claim that Tara was far and away the highest paid knockout in TNA, and the decision was made to shift that money elsewhere. More TNA releases are expected, and sources insist they will continue to change various things in the company. I didn't hear a thing about Hogan, Sting, Bischoff. That's got to be the three monsters. Oh, by the way, Brock Lesnar is going to be appearing August 5th, Raw from Green Bay. I don't know if that's his next time he's going to be on, but what is that, 2 or 3 weeks? A dark main event after last night's SmackDown taping saw Rob Van Dam, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan defeat The Shield. And WWE taped the following matches in Providence, Rhode Island, to air on this week's main event. Christian taking on Fandango, Layla, and Natalya taking on Alicia Fox and Oksana. Heath Slater, he's still around, taking on Justin Gabriel. He's still around. And dark match before the tapings from Providence saw Sin Cara defeat Ted DiBiase Jr. Are they still around? I've seen Sin Cara, but all right. Keep you updated on what's going on. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.